Hello, welcome to Tamil Mom by Banu. I'm Banu. Today's vlog is my morning routine vlog. I get up at 5, come down by 5:15 and start my work. It's pitch dark outside and drizzling a bit. I've started with my kanji, and before I get into this vlog fully, I have to mention that many new subscribers have joined our family of Tamil Mom. I welcome each and every one of you to my little nest. Your support and encouragement means a lot to me. It's a big motivator. Stay tuned and keep supporting my channel. So I have started with my kanji. This kanji takes 15 minutes literally to finish, to get it into the right consistency. So in the meantime, I stand over there and drink my half a liter of water. Most of the days I stand there and finish off the water because I'm too impatient to finish this kanji and start off with the next work. So after the kanji is over, I take it and pour it into my kids' cups and mix it with nut sakra and leave it. Because they get up early, they drink their kanji first. Outside it stopped drizzling and most of the dirt has been washed away from rain. I need not have to sweep. I'll just sprinkle some water using the hose. Yesterday I had done 2 loads of laundry which is drying under the balcony. Today if it is sunny, I'm just going to take the stands and keep it outside. Usually I used to keep it inside the room, but my son is sleeping in that room, so I don't want to make it too crowded. So I've started sweeping the hall rooms, and here, as I said, my son is sleeping. I just don't want to disturb him. I'm switching on my camera light and I'm doing the sweeping over here. First, I sweep all the rooms, then the hall, kitchen, everywhere. And since my son is getting used to sleeping alone in the room, I'm letting him be. Sometimes he sleeps alone, sometimes he wants us to be along with him. It's a matter of just getting used to. Okay. Now, the mats which I had taken in the morning from the kitchen and bathrooms, I'm putting it for washing. I'll start the washing machine. By the time I finish all the work, it'll be over and I'll get it to dry. I finished mopping the floors. In fact, it's swabbing the floors or wiping down the floors, I should say. I don't use a mop, and many of you are asking how do I manage to wipe or mop the floor using a bucket and cloth. Well, it's a matter of getting used to. I feel there's a lot of exercise for my knees and thighs this way. As long as I can manage, I will continue. Otherwise, when I can't, I will switch on to a mop. So here I've finished scrubbing down my wash basin or sink. I'm going to take off all the steamers which my children were using due to a light cold last week. I'll dry it and place it back. And after scrubbing, I'm going to spray my homemade cleaner for freshness. I just use comfort, vinegar, and water in that, and it gives a freshness as soon as we pass the sink. Actually, I had forgotten to switch on the washing machine, but it was an advantage because I got to put my mopping cloth as well, wiping cloth inside, and started running the washing machine. I switched it on. Later, I came to the kitchen and I'm taking off all the mats and I replacing it with fresh ones. Today, I'm not in a big mood to clean the a kitchen countertop or a stove in the normal way because it's still wet and it's very cold outside. So I'm just going to replace all the towels and dish drying mat because I didn't change it on Sunday. I'm going to change everything and just wipe down my stove and countertop with my homemade spray again. Well, the days when I don't want to do, I don't stress myself. It's a matter of what you can and what you cannot. You need to accept that. So I don't make it a big deal if I don't have the time to clean or the energy to clean or the interest first of all. So I don't stress myself. So I'm just changing the mats in front of the bathrooms, and I've changed all the towels and the kitchen mats, and I'm going to put these used ones for washing. Usually, my mother in law washes these towels by hand. She likes to wash it with hand. So I come out and it's still dark and they've taken off the street lights. I'm going to dispose and change the dry waste basket today. The cream ones and the blue ones are the dry waste baskets, and red and brown ones are the wet waste basket. So dry ones, I change it once a week. Wet ones, I change it every day. Here I wash the dry waste and wet waste basket and kept it upside down and replaced it with fresh ones and put a fresh garbage bag on each. This box holds all my garbage bags for the kitchen especially. It's 6 o'clock. I switched off the light and went outside, just spray some water outside for the leftover rangoli to get washed away so that I can I can put a fresh new rangoli. Since the rangoli powder's dust gets stuck when it rains sometimes. So it's 29 minutes to go for the washing machine. I still have time. I just went inside the kitchen and saw my countertop and stove top. I thought, okay, let's clean it later. First, let me finish my time, walking time. So came out and started my walking. Usually half an hour to 45 minutes or 45 minutes to 1 hour. It depends on my work and mood. I do some walking. And luckily there was no rain today. It stopped completely and I put rangoli, finished my walking. And at 6:40, I'm back inside the house. Here, my daughter is trying to wake up my son. He's also trying to wake up. I left it at that. I don't, insist on them getting up early or late. They have their own timing. They keep an alarm. My daughter especially keeps an alarm and gets up and come. She came out and she started drinking her morning kanji along with a book. Without a book, she doesn't do anything. I came to the kitchen and started washing the vessels which were left over from night. And after washing the vessels, I'll just do a quick wipe down on the kitchen countertop and the stove top. Most of the days it's not so oily or so sticky because regularly if we keep doing it doesn't matter. So this homemade liquid I've already posted in my previous videos. It's very simple, homemade. I keep a spray bottle just for this purpose. When I'm really lazy, when I'm really not in a mood, I just give a quick wipe and it does look good, neat, not the way I deep clean, but still it does its job. So I finished wiping the stove for the day at least, and I'll just move the contents on the countertop and just wipe it and leave it at that. This way, I'm satisfied. At least I've done a part of the cleaning, which I have always promised myself that I will do. Without doing, I stay very rare. It is without doing any cleaning for the day, especially on Sundays and Thursdays. So my work is done. By 6:50, I finished most of the cleaning and wiping and washing all the stuff. Here, Kanji is waiting for my son and husband. I had forgotten to boil milk yesterday for curds, so I've kept half a liter of milk to boil so that I can set the curds. Yesterday there was leftover green gram and potato gravy. I'm going to use it with dosa along with some chutney so that the gravy gets over. Otherwise the gravy just stays in the fridge and no one eats it up. So if I keep it for morning breakfast, it'll be easy. So it's my time for kanji. Since I have to prepare just chutney, I will still first finish my kanji and then start off with the chutney. That's the reason today I became lazy because I have no cooking work. If there's a big breakfast to do, an elaborate breakfast, then I would have started with my cleaning in the morning itself. So after kanji, the washing machine finished and beeped its beep. So I'm taking off all the mats and putting it to dry. Luckily, a bit of sun is peeping out. Let's hopefully wish there's a lot of sun today just to dry my mats and other clothes. So in this corner, I'll just dry all my mats since my two stands are both occupied with yesterday's laundry. I have just kept these two wires over here for this purpose. So I dried all the mats and the towels, whichever were left. And this is the place where my husband usually hangs his jacket. That's the reason we are looking out for a jacket and helmet stand, because helmets also are strewn here and there. I don't know when he's going to deliver. Let's make a call and see today. As I came here, still a little work is there. I'm going to finish off my chutney. Chutney is ready. It's just coconut chutney with normal chilies, and my husband is just yet to have his kanji. Yesterday's leftover chapatis are there. Hopefully I will finish it in the afternoon. Curds, I've just kept it to set, and hopefully it does get set if it is sunny today. Let's see. And I've heated up the curry, yesterday's green gram and potato curry. It goes well, especially with dosa, and all the vessels are being washed by the time this boils. After this, my son got up and he's still having his kanji. I don't know how long will it take. I came upstairs to do yoga, but I'm really, really not interested in doing yoga too. Because the hall is so messy. I'm yet to clean the shelves which we fixed. Till the day when I clear everything over here and fix the shelf, I don't think so I will be able to do anything on the first floor peacefully, and I have not got the time to clear all the mess and keep it. So I'm just placing the yoga mat back to its place, finish freshing up, finished my morning breakfast, and I've started with my lunch preparation. Milk is boiling and I'm preparing brinjal gravy, that's yenna katrikai. For that I've uh, ground the masala, and this is the onion which we use to rub it on the tawa for our dosa. It's left, I'll keep it in the fridge. My husband got pumpkin. Actually, he doesn't like brinjal. He hates brinjal. So, as an alternative, he's got pumpkin. But I'm not going to prepare pumpkin now, because if I prepare pumpkin, the brinjal gravy will be left over. So, I'm going to prepare the pumpkin poriyal in the evening for the night. A dinner for chapati, and I'm going to prepare just brinjal gravy now, yenna katrika. So I'll just cut the pumpkin and keep it. Here my green my tea is ready. I've put tamarind, and the leftover tamarind I've kept it in a cup. So I've placed a cooker. In this small cooker, 1 liter cooker this is. So in this cooker I'll finish off the enna katrika gravy. It's a very, very easy gravy. Most of the days I try to, when I'm really not in a mood, I prepare such gravies and keep. You need to be careful with the brinjals. Actually, I cut it up and then opened it up and saw there are worms in this particular brinjal. I had to dispose it off immediately. You need to check all the brinjals when you're using it as a whole. So I made a slit on top of each and checked it and then put it in water. I finished the masala now. The oil is hot. I'm going to put the masala and saute it in oil till the oil floats up. Most of these masalas need to have a lot of oil, and the oil needs to float up. Only then the taste is really good for that particular gravy. So this enna katrika, the name itself suggests and tells you that it's made with oil. As by the time the masala is fried, I'll try cutting up the pumpkin and key, because evening cutting and preparing the pumpkin poriyal or the pumpkin masala, it will be tedious for me. So I'm going to just cut it and keep it inside, and then I'll take it and wash it and prepare it. After the masala is fully sauteed in oil, I'm going to put the brinjals, and once the brinjals are semi cooked with oil floating on top of it as well, the shine comes through. At that time I'll pour the water or the masala which is left over in the mixer, and then close the cooker. In the meantime, as I told you, I'm going to cut into pieces, the pumpkin pieces, and store it. So here the oil has floated, the masala is nicely sauteed, and the brinjals are half cooked in oil and the masala without adding any water. Now I'm going to add the water from the mixer, as I mentioned earlier. So this is what you need to do for brinjal enna katrika gravy, nothing else. No cutting, no chopping of onions, tomatoes, or anything else. If you want a detailed recipe of enna katrika, please let me know in the comment box. I will give you the detailed recipe. I close the cooker and I'll leave it for one whistle. Once the whistle comes, I'll switch it off and the gravy will be ready. And here I've almost peeled all the pumpkin, and now by the time the whistle comes, I've chopped it and left it. I'm going to put this in a small tiffin box, so that will be easy. So the cooker is ready. I mean, the gravy is ready. The whistle came. I switched it off. The pumpkins are being cut. I stored it in the tiffin box. Now it's ready to go inside the fridge. Once inside the fridge in the evening, I'll take it off, keep it outside for some time, and then start off with the pumpkin poriyal. This way I tend to finish off the gravy in the afternoon, and pumpkin poriyal also will get over. Here green tea and the tamarind for the rasam is ready. I've soaked poni rice for afternoon's lunch. The more it soaks, the better the rice. So I've soaked it, and it's a 10:05. I've almost finished all the work, washing, cleaning, cooking in the kitchen. Only rice is left over. I came out and it's really, really sunny as I wished in the morning. So I kept all the stands in the sun to dry, for the clothes to dry. The whole day, if it is sunny, at least till 2, it'll be good, because all my clothes will get to dry. I had put piles and piles of clothes which were drying inside the racks as well on this, so that it dries in the sun. The mats which I washed in the morning also are getting a bit of sunshine. It will also get dry, luckily. By the time I come inside, the cooker has been cooled down. I'll open it and show you the gravy. This is the Enna Katrika gravy. It's just a little with one brinjal each. I think we'll get. I hope this doesn't be left over. I want to finish it in the afternoon itself, and my husband will have no choice at least to eat the curry, if not the brinjal. So this is ready. This is one of the best, tastiest, and easiest anytime meal, I would say, and it's very nutritious as well. Brinjal is very nutritious. Most of the people don't understand. Okay, after this, I finish my green tea. One of my not so very favorite things, but it's good for my health, my immunity. So I make it a point to drink green tea every day. After green tea, I'm going to have my regular tea, which says that I'm done with morning work and I'm going to take a break. Today is especially peaceful because the sun is shining so bright, and with this sunny mood I'm going to end this vlog. And if you have liked this vlog, please do like, share and post your comments below, and also do not forget to subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon next to it. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye for now.